myself right after each other. I didn't want anyone to hang themselves after they went through the hour. We're not bad, but we're depressing.
As you stroll over and pick up your book.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
It was funny, I gave her the phone to film it, and I just realized, fuck, I need a couple poems from the phone. This is why you need paper copies, always. So I'm going to insert myself here, because the host has to have an ego. I just don't know what my set list is. Alright, I'm going to start with a poem called Harold. My therapist said I should empty the bad dust piling up in my skull. I've tried to peel it back in order to scoop the mess out. But jackals are too addicted to their demons. So I line up in the parking lot to cure the remains I failed to take out. But self-medication can't erase your taste from my past. I'll do this one. Looks like most everyone's opinion. How are the tacos, by the way? Do you guys like them?
Yeah.
Delicious. Someone said just getting started?
Just getting started.
Okay.
I took a picture first. It's a dirty woman.
How many people...
I need 2 of those.
How many people really
At the same time.
How many people like to get really plastered and go to Taco Bell at 2 o'clock in the morning?
I used to do that.
That's me being awake at 2 o'clock.
This is called the Church of Fast Food. I'm at a Taco Bell, watching a guy suck out the insides of cardboard-filled burritos. Sour cream sticks to his lips, cheese drips to barely clean tabletops. His hands wrapped firmly around its shaft as if it were the best goddamn thing to touch his lips. His teeth gnaws processed tortillas and squirts of beef and beans like he was eating out God's asshole. This was his hour of meditation, of enlightenment, finding prayer inside each vicious bite while pictures of tacos hang in windows. You know, they don't look anything like the way he's molested, but we're told it's good anyway. You see, this is how we kill ourselves. Eating fake-ass burritos, processed in a lab to keep us addicted. Grease dripping down our throats, hardening our hearts, slowing our bodies until we stop breathing.
Wow. Double entendre in there somewhere.
Okay. Alright, the next poem I want to read, we got into the Houston Poetry Fest anthology, which is also a chance for me to plug the next book that Weasel Press is coming out with next month. Michael Prihoda is coming out with a book called The First Breath You Take After You Give Up. So I took the title and wrote a poem about it. He allowed me to use the title. And it's called The First Breath You Take After Giving Up. So I'm going to change one word. It fits. You were a body bag, making coffee in the kitchen, pale morning eyes tripping over flat surfaces. You had forgotten to unzip yourself, to let go of the handles building up inside. Your hands looked as if you had lost a fist fight with fine china. Blood dancing over striped tile. Sometimes we forget we're all like windows, easily broken. The first breath you take after giving up is like falling asleep while the fires are still going. You never asked if the flames would die. You only mentioned how beautiful they looked when you closed your eyes. You're not an intrusion, you're going to come back and sit.
I'll sit in a minute.
Okay.
I'm hoping I can practice on usually.
She's trying to get a little mad.
All right. So this next piece is called Poison. It's basically my everyday work week. Everyone's work week, I would imagine. So, feet touch cold cement as the alarm screeches 4 a.m. Pocket rings this morning. Barren skies light up with quick shots of lightning. Every few moments, it returns the pulse to the earth when she's running dry. Raindrops slam down like spilled beads in a thrift shop. All I can hear are the thuds bouncing my sheet metal skull. Fingers fumble with aspirin, slamming 3 pills down, and I wonder, am I poisoning myself? Some nights, my head rumbles while I dream. Yet dreams are only temporary Novocaine. Even a natural drug like sleep can't last forever. 5 a.m., shower, pop meds for blood pressure, take a long drag. Come on in. Take a long drag of nicotine before downing 260 milligrams of caffeine. It keeps me calm, but alert enough to push past another 9-hour day. Start to lunch, then eat processed garbage. Eventually, this will kill me, but I can't be bothered with death. Father Core needs his folks to man his computers for poor wages. And don't get sick, y'all. HR can't handle the paperwork.
Yeah!
End of the day, sit in traffic, take another cig, and think about a beer when I get home. It'll help sleep off the caffeine intake before repeating the process all over again. To keep the lights on. To be distracted by cable news sources reporting fluff pieces and political opinions I'll never find interesting. But before I sleep, I imagine what it would be like to just drive off. To be nameless and on the road. So all roads crack when you wake.
Great metaphor. Really nice.
Thank you. How am I doing on time? What am I at?
You got 7 minutes.
Huh?
7 minutes.
Okay. We normally get about 10-15 minutes per leader, so. All right. I'm going to follow Chris Wise. I'm going to poem about roaches. Some people, they write their spirit animal like dogs, cats. Some people write their spirit animal like blue balls. So,
Tyrannosaurus roach.
yeah.
Cookie Monster for me.
Cookie Monster. Well, this one's roaches. I shudder when I see them on my stove, fluttering wings in the darkness, jutting out erratic spasms when the lights flush on. There's an infestation somewhere. Otherwise, they wouldn't hang around as often as they do. I killed one on my wall today, slammed the good shoe into its back and wriggled it around. White noise scraping as remains fall.
Yes. The good shoe. You come in pairs, man. You got one of that's better than the good shoe.
This next poem is called I Still Dream of You When the Stars Are Gone. You were the centerfold I stared at in the dark, growing crinkled over time, catching a few rips on the edges, but flesh is only temporary. When I thought about tasting you, the air stood still, my frame grew fragile. Hushed breaths squeezed out the thinning of my dreams as I let you roam around inside me. We were skeletons, playing bass with each other's veins, waltzing jitterbugs through our blood. This is all we have left. Chunks of bone growing brittle over time.
Yes, sir.
Alright. And I'm just going to continue on.
Quite an education for the young man up there.
I'll try to clean it up. It's not like you better. Backwards and forwards, you're right. This is kind of cool. This is called Our Last Breath. walking under navy skies, our hands brushed through leaves, carrying our last breath between our palms to the river. You were tired of purgatory. Said you needed to learn the art of balance before finding peace in me. But I am a seed trapped in skin, drowning with appetite for your blessing. When my hand loses you, my mouth becomes a graveyard, burying words in steel caskets. When your figure is no longer in sight, the caskets rust, the words decay, and I realize we're only a dream. Can't do my English. So I'll finish with this one. This is called Someone. My body quakes underneath the warmth of strangling exhaust fumes. A chilled sense of spring. Cracks in the ground merge with cracks on my feet, creating a map of miles off from travel. They are placed in boxes, left alone in closets. I've never seen them. The wrinkles from their pasty skin, how they smile at their new home. Someone just walked across my grave. I'm no longer the collar-up switchblade twisting with the ghosts of tattered angels. I think that maybe if I pile on enough dirt, I can find the world. I just turned deaf. There are as many burning guitars as there are burning doves. Their vibrance rages against the bars of my rib cage. I lie on the ground, waiting for the earth to welcome me back home as the voices burst through, their words simmering into summer back roads of a small town, their gardens never warm enough. I knew Mercy once. He was a stick of Novocaine into a morphine-filled heart, lacking the grace to smile. And it was amazing those nights he was happy to see me. So I dropped wishes in the wells and hoped for a miracle, but the manager said there were no refunds. I stick out my thumb, hitchhiked all across the world where I have been living in the future for too long. The presents have never seen my face. My shoes are stitched with songs about somewhere I've never heard of, but I know I've been there before. If I can lift up my hand, I can gently touch its surface, someday bury me there, underneath its stale, utopian waters, and when my heart returns, point it to somewhere. Thank you. So, like I said, I'm going to try and keep David and I a little separate because, we're so dark, depressing. So next reader is our family.